What's poppin', world? I hope all is well. Thanks for tuning in. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit that bell so you get notification anytime I go live and anytime I post a video. If you've been here before and you know I'm about to put that fire out, go ahead and hit that like button so we get to the YouTube algorithm and more people can see these videos. Let's get into this. Today, we're going to address this whole thing about men cheating, men being able to cheat. If you're not married, it ain't cheating. We're going to address all of this. We're going to watch this clip played on the Anton Daniels show, but it's also just floating around the internet, right? And I'm going to break this down. There are many facets to this video. Make sure you stay and watch the whole thing. Let's get into it.
For a man to step outside of his relationship, go ahead and get that steak on somebody else's plate, right? And still have absolute love and respect for his woman at home.
Yeah.
With him still being able to have sex with another woman. Is that possible?
Yeah, it's possible. It's 100% possible.
Is it possible for a man to step outside of his relationship, go ahead and get that steak on somebody else's plate, right? And still have absolute love and respect for his woman at home?
Yeah.
With him still being able to have sex with another woman. Is that possible?
Yeah, it's possible. It's 100% possible.
All right, guys, you saw that, you heard that. I wanted to play it twice so you can hear the whole thing, hear what was asked, and hear what the answer was, right? So he asks, is it possible for a man to be in a relationship, step outside of his relationship or his marriage, meaning have sex with another woman, come back to his woman, and still love, respect her, whatever the case may be? And the guy said, yes. I agree. That is possible, right? That is possible for men. Now, if a woman cheats, that's a whole nother story. You might have lost her forever, right? If a woman cheats, you might have lost her forever. If a man cheats, he can come back and in many cases act like nothing ever happened, right? Boom. The question is this: is it all right for men to cheat? Is it considered cheating if a man and a woman are not married, right? These are many of the things or conversations that's floating around in the YouTube spaces and in real life, right? And in real life as well. The fact of the matter is this: although you're not married, if you're someone who's not married to a man or a woman, right? If you step out and have sexual relations with another person, that is still considered cheating. Remember, the definition of cheating or to cheat is, let's see here. What is the definition of cheating? Act dishonestly or unfairly in order to gain advantage, especially in a game or an examination, right? Act dishonestly or unfairly in order to gain an advantage. Now, that's the definition of cheating. Now, when you go out and cheat on this woman, are you coming back being honest with her? In most cases, most men are not. Is it unfair? Right? Meaning, can she go off and sleep with other guys and you be good? In most cases, the answer is no. So even for those of you who are not married, men, it is still cheating if you step out on your lady or on the woman you are in a relationship with or a marriage with. It is cheating because you are 9 times out of 10 going to be dishonest about it. And it's going to be unfair because you're not going to allow her to go out and do the same thing. Right? So let's do this. Another thing I want to say. Men who are out here cheating and you feel like you can get away with it, whatever, you think you play or whatever. Let me tell you this. It is weak to move in that way. It is weak to move in that way. Why do I say that? Am I just trying to bash guys who are cheating? No. Am I pandering? No. Let's keep it real. If you have to go behind your woman's back, maybe she's not fulfilling you in certain ways, whatever the case may be, why not just have a conversation? Or why not just cut her off and go be with whoever you want to be with? Go be with who can fulfill you, right? Why not just do it that way? Why go behind her back? Because I'm going to keep it 100 with you. Throughout my whole life, anytime a woman wasn't it, right? Whether she wasn't fulfilling me in the bedroom, or whether she wasn't looking up the par, or whether she wasn't acting right, whatever the case may be, she got cut off. For many, many years, I was the king and have been the king of cutting women off. Whether it's a relationship, whether somebody I'm talking to, whether it's marriage. I have been the king of cutting these women off and going to the next one, right? I've been the king of that. I have never had to stay in a relationship or marriage with a woman and be dissatisfied and have to go off and mess with somebody else on the side or behind closed doors. I've never had to do that. Anytime that woman wasn't moving right or acting right, we had a conversation. If things didn't change after the conversation, she was getting cut off and I was moving on to the next, right? I might get a woman that same day, that same night, or I might get a woman the next day. But I was moving on. No need for the cheating and being dishonest and doing things behind closed doors. Nah. Cats who real ain't got to do that. You ain't got to do that. You gonna let them know up front, this is what it is. If it ain't gonna go this way, we done. That's just real talk. So many cats out here who cheating and doing all behind closed doors, thinking they keeping the player. You ain't built like that. I'm gonna just keep it 100. You are not built like that. If you have to move in a dishonest way, right? Now you got polygamy out here, right? You got men who are married to multiple women, but that's rare. Most men can't afford that lifestyle. Most men can't afford to take care of multiple women. Let's be real, right? On a consistent basis, under one roof, right? Most men can't afford that, but that's a whole nother story. But many of you cats out here cheating, thinking it's cool, thinking it's the game, all these rules, right? Another reason why it's weak. It just came to my mind. The truth of the matter is this. You cannot secure the woman who you desire. You can't secure her. You can't get her. You can't get her. So it's weak. It's not cool. See, a lot of y'all think it's cool to cheat and do all this stuff. But the truth is, you cannot secure the woman who you want. You cannot secure the woman who you desire. Long term or short term for that matter. You cannot secure her. So what you do is you get somebody you can get. And you got to get all these other women along the way and on the side to fulfill your needs. Let's just keep it real. You cannot get the woman who you desire. You cannot get a woman who's going to fulfill you through and through. You can't get her. Now, the thing is, there are women out here who will do it. I've seen them. There are women out here who will run you out of the bedroom, right? No one ever ran me out of the bedroom, but I know these women exist, right? I know these women exist. I hear the stories, right? A lot of men slacking out here. Let's just keep it 100. A lot of men slacking out here. So don't say, well, no one woman can fulfill me. Yeah, they can. You gotta find her. She out here. Trust me. She out here. You believe that, right? But the truth is, many of you can't secure the woman you want. So you gotta cheat and do all this other stuff behind closed doors, right? Or you putting up with this woman you can't get rid of it. You scared to lose it all. You scared of this. You scared of that, and you staying, but you're doing things behind closed doors. That's also weak. Be real. Be real. That's all I'm saying. Be real. Don't be scared to stand on your own 2 feet. If a woman ain't acting right, cut her off. If she ain't moving a certain way, cut her off. But of course, that starts with you looking in the mirror. What you ain't doing, right? How you look. What you got going on with yourself. That counts as well. We're not going to exempt that. We got to keep it real out here. We got to keep it real out here. Remember, people say, oh, it ain't cheating if you ain't married. Yeah, it is. Because if that's the case, why you commit to that woman? You made that commitment to that woman. Even as a boyfriend and girlfriend, you made that commitment, right? What's the purpose of making a commitment, right? It's because you don't want to deal with nobody else, and you don't want her to deal with nobody else. You made that commitment. If you want to be out here doing your thing, just remain single and move around. I've been there several times in life, dealing with multiple women at a time. You know what I'm saying? I've done that several times throughout my life. Ain't nothing to it. But when you make this commitment to a woman, right? You saying, you know, I don't want you dealing with nobody else. I don't want to deal with nobody else. But the thing is, a lot of y'all making these commitments, and then you off doing other stuff behind the scenes, being dishonest behind the scenes, acting in an unfair manner behind the scenes. But why you make this commitment? Try to get some guarantee. Well, if you like that, if you really know what you say you are, you should be able to get that guarantee without being in no commitment. If you really like that, as a dude, as a man, you should be able to get that regardless. That shouldn't be a problem. But so you made that commitment for a reason. So stick to that commitment until you don't want to be in it no more. If that's the case, right? But all this talk, men can cheat and all this stuff. Just get somebody else. Cut her off. If you built like that, cut her off. If you really built like that, cut her off and go get somebody who you desire. It's simple. But all this talk is ludicrous. There's too much going on out here. Diseases, unwanted children, drama. It's too much chaos out here. Right? Why you want to risk that? Because you can't get the woman you desire, so you mess with all these people. Right? Diseases, unwanted children, right? Drama. Who wants to deal with any of that? That stuff is here for a reason. God placed it here for a reason. Right? Don't fall into the trap. Don't fall into the trap. Men, get you a woman who has genuine desire for you, and you have genuine desire for her as well. Right? Get what you want. Start getting with women you don't want, then doing all this stuff behind the scenes and then trying to justify your crazy actions, your cheating and all this other stuff. Kill it. Let's just keep it 100. We're going to keep it 100 over here, man. Everybody on the internet talking about everything. Hey, we're going to keep it 100 over here. Holla at your boy. That's all I got for you guys. Like this video. Share this video. Leave a comment in the comment section. I should be off. I could be off. Remember, subscribe to the channel. Speaks the beast. And remember, guys, keep God first. I love you all. Be blessed.